Proud of our guys. First road test in perfect football weather, right? I know certainly the big guys appreciate it, and had some really bright moments in the first half, and felt like we started taking control of the game, and they got some momentum there right before halftime, going down and scoring. But then I thought our guys came out in the second half and made it a point to really take control, especially at the line of scrimmage. Forced some turnovers. I think we forced 3 today. The offensive line really did a good job. Defensive line had some really bright spots. Secondary shored some things up. And overall, a solid performance and lots of room for improvement. So questions, please.
Mario, you guys had 323 yards rushing. Very impressive. Can you talk about the rushing game and all the guys that contributed?
Well, again, the right hats and the right hats. Hat position's important. Technique's important. I think our guys are playing with better technique, better power. The running backs are seeing it well. I think the competition at running back really helps us. You saw today Don Chaney got the nod, but then Henry Parrish got the hot hand. So that competition is alive and well, and it's important for us to praise effort but reward performance, and then it's right back to competing again in practice. So again, just getting better at it. We had some big runs too. We made some people miss on the back end, which was something we were trying to get better at as well. And we avoided negative plays except for that one. We had a gap scheme called. They had 2 guys hitting the backside A gap. We're not going to be able to block that. So that was the negative play we had with Mark Fletcher, where he got hit in the backfield. But aside from that, just a good, solid performance.
The follow is the A.J. Allen we didn't see out there. What's his status? He's on.
He's a really good football player. The carries went to who they went to today. I mean, heck, at the end of the first quarter, I think we had 1 possession. This thing goes. They were taking the air out of the ball. They were holding on to it for a long time, so the reps got divvied out as they went. But he's a really good player for us, and he's going to play great football for us.
Choosing starting Chaney, was he just did some in practice this week?
He just did a really good job in practice, and he was good in the game time that he had. And it's not like guys are blowing each other away. It's just really tight. That entire position group is really tight in terms of competition. And whenever one can create a little bit of separation, we're going with that. We're not in that. And that's what we did today, and he did really well. And then Henry came out and played really well. And Chris, showed some stuff there at the end also. Mark Fletcher had some nice runs, had 1 called back. So we left some meat on the bone out there, but overall, getting better, solid performance.
Henry okay?
He's okay. Okay. No, we don't talk injuries, so you're not going to be able to get that from me.
Mario, you also held Temple to 11 rushing yards, and 10 came in the last 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, well, they get the ball out quick. That's their deal. Quick game. So they throw the ball a lot. Our guys did a great job against the run. They found some soft spots, in the passing game. We let up a couple explosive plays also. A couple things got away from us. And then the touchdown, we actually were in pretty good position and just turned our head for a second to reestablish some leverage, and that's where plot the ball right in there. Great play by them. So all in all, again, some good stuff, some bright spots, but a lot of stuff to fix.
Mario, just speaking of injuries, I saw Matt Lee come out. I think he stayed out on the field on the sidelines. How's he doing?
He's fine. We're not going to talk injuries, but you're going to keep asking, right? Okay, so.
Hey Mario, first time since 2002 that Miami scored more than 38 points in the first 4 games of the season. Is there any significance to that?
We're getting better. We're working hard. Again, we're focused on just getting better. And we're executing at a more consistent level, at a higher clip. I do believe sky's the limit for this offense and this scheme. And the bye week's going to be really valuable. We need more guys to play winning football. We have over a handful of guys on each side of the ball and on special teams that must come out of view themselves as a 2 or a 3. They've got to conduct and push and compete like a 1 or somebody that's trying to be a 1. We got to get there, and it's not something that's defiant. I'm just saying we got to do a really good job coaching, and we got to make sure that we breed that type of competition so we can get more players on each side of the ball in every phase to make this team better, and that in turn will make us a better offense, will make us a better defense. So the bye week's going to be extremely valuable. Comes at a good time, and we're looking forward to using it.
Mario, obviously not the ideal passing conditions with the weather today. Tyler still had a 70+%
No, he was excellent. He was, and I mean, they threw the ball. We threw the ball pretty well. I mean, it's every now and then a gust would come and that ball would it was gone, But all in all, those are great conditions for playing football. That was pretty refreshing for us. I mean, we're in some heat every single day. You guys know you're down there, so it was good. Those guys, especially the linemen, those guys were smiling. Like, man, we could go 100 plays out here if we had to. So, but considering that there were some gusts and whatnot, Tyler did a great job.
And
He did.
you're always going to talk about getting Miami back to where it needs to be, what it's supposed to look like. Stat from today, it's the first time since 2002 that Miami scored 38 or more points in their first 4 games of the season. Is this, I guess, as close to that image that Miami's been since you got here?
I don't think we're anywhere in our stages of development and growth as a program. We're not in any way, shape, or form ready to compare ourselves to any team from the past. We try to honor past teams by the way that we play the game. That's the best thing that we can do. And it's got to show on a game by game basis that it means more to us than the guys on the other side of the field. We would one day be able to say, hey, we are as effective and productive as those teams, but the entire focus is on the 2023 Miami Hurricanes and strictly on just getting better. That's really, honestly, that's all we're talking about in there. That's all the players are talking about in there. Let's just get better.
How much did you shape your game plan and all, what you thought the conditions would be like?
One more time, I'm sorry.
The game, you heard it was going to be bad. It wasn't probably as bad as
Right.
you thought. How much did you have to change your game plan?
Not much at all. I know there were reports early in the week that it was going to be really, really rough, but we have confidence in the run game. We have confidence in what we throw is manageable. That's an unbelievable stadium too. I mean, again, sometimes you get a gust in there that escapes through there, but that thing it's built to handle weather. The turf was awesome. It was great to play in there. They've got a good football team. Certainly wish them the best. Whatnot, but it was good for us to get on the road, work our processes, get a W, come out relatively healthy. We don't see anything serious, and get back home and get right back to work.
And Mario, real quick, the bye week coming up, what do you think the team has to do to kind of regroup and before ACC play?
Well, for the bye week is, man, there's so many ways that it's important. I mean, number one, you've got to make sure you take care of schoolwork. We had a Thursday night game. We had a Friday night game, right? We were on the road. We were at home. We've had a wacky month, right? Great month of September. Came out of it 4-0. We took care of business. Certainly, you want to use a bye week to get healthy, but you want to use a bye week to get better. There's a balance there. You want to self-scout and see what you're doing, where your tendencies are. Make sure that you could evolve as an offense and defense and find the things that you need to work on and get better and some things to throw out, some things to add. It's important that we continue to get more connected as a team, as coaches and players, because that's probably been the most valuable thing we've done since January. This team has become tighter. It's become more self-motivated, driven, and we've got to continue to enhance that. So we're going to spend some time together. We're going to spend some time in the community. That's really important too. We get one bye week. We get a chance to show our faces, and our community is important to us, and we want to make sure that that they know that they feel that from us. And then it's a little bit of extra time. We'll get to watch, and prepare for what's coming down the road. We start ACC play the next time we set foot on the field, on the game field. So a lot of stuff, right? A whole lot of stuff. And at the same time, handle recruiting. But as you know, that never stops. That never will stop, So a nice itinerary set up for the staff. I'm sure they're dying to see it on the plane. But, yeah, all in all, solid day, guys.